Hello everyone, welcome back to the Artisan of Glimmith. Last time we said we'd start working on this bit to try and break through the fog and see what's going on up here, just to get a bit of a break, because we've been doing this stuff down here for a long time. There's definitely some areas where I've not done much at all, but like, I think just progressing forward, seeing a bit more of what the game's got to offer, and then coming back will be good. Alright, so I think this stuff though is the same kind of stuff we've been doing. Just maybe a bit more difficult, possibly? Or maybe not even more difficult? Because then difficulty ratings wouldn't make any sense. The fact there's a 3 back here. I don't know. Mismatch area number. Mismatch all regions have different shapes. Okay. Well, this 4 can only be a long 4. So this 4 has to be an L. Yep. So therefore this 3 can only be that, and there's only one other kind of 3, so it's U. This is going to have to be a 2 then. This is cute. That means this, it could go all the way across here, and B and leave a 1 there. In fact, that would be perfectly fine, right? Because then this would just be a region afterwards. What's the problem with doing other things? So like that, there would be a 2 there, which is bad because of that 2. Like this. Right, yeah, every other position leaves one of these other shapes around, so it's this. It's cool how that entire thing gets defined just by that. It kind of feels like, oh, surely you'd be able to divide this up in those different ways, but no. I guess there's no way to divide it up that wouldn't just leave another one of these around. Curious. Okay. Let's do this. Non-boxy size separation. We haven't done a lot of non-boxy. Or a lot of size separation, I don't think. So these are 2 different regions. And they have to be non-boxy. Then we've got this down here. So somehow this is going to affect this. Somehow. I guess by the size separation, which is neighboring regions have different areas. Okay. Okay, how do we work out anything here? That means if there are... Like we basically can't divide this into 4 and 4. We could do like... Well, if you're a 3, you can't be a 3, but we could do like 3, 4, 1 would be fine. Although there's only going to be so many... Oh, but also non-boxy, don't forget non-boxy, that's important. Okay, so this has to get to the other row at some point. And this has to get to the other row at some point. But they have to be different. Okay, so that means... Since you have to get to a different row at some point, you'd have to go up here, or up here, or up here. If you just go up here, then this is going to be a 4. But you could be... like 5, but then that wouldn't come down. So you need to take 1 away from this, you need to take 1 away from that, but they can't just do that. So one's got to take 2 away from the other. So that could either be by this. Oh, but then you wouldn't be boxy, so no. So it has to specifically be this, right? I think so. Okay, so then we've got non-boxy down here, size separations, like whatever's here. This, once again, this feels like it surely can't be fully constrained, but apparently it is. So we've got 3 and a 5. We know we can't do 2 4s. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing, isn't it? So that means we can't do a 3 and a 5. So 2 and a 6? But 2 would be boxy. Ooh, no, okay. So how do we do this using non-boxy? 3, 5. Oh, it has to be 3 and 5 again, but just not touching. Is that even possible? I don't believe that's possible. Because the only way to do a 5 without touching this 5 is for it to be along here. Then that 3 would be there, but it would be boxy. Hold on, what are our options for dividing this up? I guess we could have more than 2 shapes. 1 and 2 are not allowed. 3 is allowed, as long as it doesn't touch this. 4 is allowed, but then the other one would have to be a 4. It couldn't be a 1 and a 3 because the 1's bad. It couldn't be a 2 and a 2 because the 2's bad. So 4's not allowed. 3 is allowed. 5 is allowed. 6, I guess no, because it would leave 2. 7, no. So it's just 3 and 5. Wait, how is that? That's not possible. Neighbouring regions have different areas. It's not possible. Maybe I should write that stuff out to make sure I'm right. We can't have 1s or 2s. They're gone. We can have 3s. We can't have 4 because if we do 4, then the remainder would have to either be a 4 or a 2 or 2 2s or 1 and 3 and can't have a 1. So can't do 4. I think that's true. Can do a 5. But it has to be a 5 and a 3. Can't do a 5 and a 2 and a 1 because 2 and a 1 aren't allowed. 5, 6. 6 kind of like is allowed except there be 2 left over or 2 1s, so 6 isn't allowed. I'm just getting to the same point again. 7 not allowed because the remainder would be a 1. 8 not allowed because it would be boxy. So it has to be 3 and 5, but 3 and 5 don't fit. The 5 would have to not touch this at all. So it'd have to be specifically that. And then the 3 there, but then the 3 is boxy. What? How am I getting that wrong? Can 5 go with anything else? No. Can 3 could go with a 3 and then what, a 2? No. Huh. There's clearly some problem with my logic here, but it feels like if it's an impossibility. Unless I've done something wrong with this. Is there another option for this? Not really, but maybe there's a different positioning for something. Okay, hold on. Let me restart. These are separate. We believe it's 3 and a 5. Maybe there's another way to do the 3 and the 5. Oh, there is. There are other ways to do 3 and 5. There's this. Sorry, this. Okay. And then I think that does work out better. Yeah, it does. There we go. Phew. Okay, I just got the top bit wrong. My logic down here was correct. All right. Let's go down the middle bit. Range 3 to 4 mismatch. 3 to 4. So at least that, maybe a bit more. But if it goes more this way, we have a problem with this region. So that has to stop there. So that's a 3. But this has to be a mismatch. Different shape. So it has to be this. Okay. That's you done. Now you're going to come out here. You may continue. You're going to go this way. 3 to 4. Okay, what next? As long as the shape's different to this here, that's fine. It could be like 4 along, it could just be 3 or whatever. Could go upwards, something else could go here. 3 to 4. If this goes here, then we've got something coming around the back of here, but that's fine, I guess. If this goes down like this, it becomes an L. Do we then have a problem doing stuff around here without doing an L? Well, no, it could just all be 3s. 3, 3. Well, it can't be like that, but... What am I supposed to be seeing here? Oh, I did not mean to reset the whole thing. That's fine, we can bring it back. Is there anything interesting in terms of This the remaining size 19. But the problem is I can do 3s and 4s, so I guess so this is a different shape. So this could still be a 4, or it could be as long as it's a different kind of 4, or it could be a 3. Oh, it's all regions. Oh my gosh, it's not neighboring regions. I think that is maybe a small gripe I have with the game, is that even though I get that there's interesting puzzles you can do with a lot of these mechanics, these rules, some of them are a bit too similar to each other. That makes it confusing. So you specifically can't go down this way, and you can't be that, so you go that way. Okay, that's done. That makes it a lot easier. So that makes you done. So this comes this way. It can't go that way, or it could go that way, as long as it keeps going a different direction afterwards. Okay, yeah, it changes everything massively. Oh, I bet there's something here of like, well, how many different variations even are there? Of the 3, there's only 2. We've done them both. So the rest are all 4s. And then we've only got, yeah, I can see it. There we go. That was cute. If only I hadn't completely, like, misunderstood the rule at the beginning. Let's go over here. What's that? There's a 3 down there. Sure, we'll do it. Minimum 4. Area number. Palisade. Minimum 4. Area number 5s. And Palisade. Okay. So these can't connect. So the minimum wouldn't be hit. So this has to be like this. Same here. Probably more stuff like that. It could be a 5 like that. That's an option. These are going to be interesting. If these combine together, they make a huge area. In fact, I feel like they will combine together. Because, like, let's say there's a board here. Then you go that way and that way. In which case, I mean, I guess they could do this. Yeah, they have to all combine. Each one will pair with at least one thing, though. But in theory, they could be like this, right? Like all joined. Yeah. Minimum 4. That's going to be a key thing. Minimum 4. It's going to be a key thing somehow. Wait, these also can't be connected. So I can do that entire thing. All right. It doesn't just apply vertically, it also applies horizontally. So then this goes off in one direction. Which direction? Okay, so interesting thing potentially. This comes out of here. If this comes out of here, it's not going, it needs to become 4 at least. I mean, it could come down to here. Yes, that's not interesting at all. I feel like there would be problems, but I don't want to think that deeply through it. I mean, I want to think deeply, but not in that sense. I don't want to go down a path until I hit a dead end. If this goes upwards, it goes through these. It could go left, it could go right. It could be that 5, it could not be that 5. Well, I guess that would also force these to do the same. Is that interesting? You'd have to go left, so that'd be you done. But then you've got too many edges. Is that the issue? If this goes up. This also goes up. This has to go left. Hold on, minimum 4. You don't have to go left at all, you could stop. So not true at all. You don't have to go right. The fact that there are 5s here and it's minimum 4 is throwing me off a bit. But okay. What's a better thing to do here? What is a better thing to do? Is there something about like, well, so if you go into this and you turn this way, Does that necessarily cause any issues? Well, not if you're like this, right? You could do that like that. But then that would have to be like this, which it can't be. So that does cause an issue. That's if you go that way and turn that way. If you go this way and turn this way, well, you have to turn. You can't turn this way, so you have to turn this way. And you wouldn't be able to go up, so you have to turn this way. Really see any issues with that? You're done. You're done. So you have to be like this. That would just be like this. Again, I'm solving the whole thing, but I'm kind of trying to solve the whole thing. Not trying to solve the whole thing, but I'm trying to find a thing to work with. And sometimes you have to do a bit of this to find the thing to work with. I mean, that would have to go that way. Yeah, this is not going anywhere. I mean, it might be the answer, but I don't want to just find the answer like that. Maybe I'm supposed to do something with these 5s first? But the 5s could just go around the outside, I guess. Except no, because you must come out. I guess you, at the very least, must stick out 3 along one of these directions, right? Because let's say you go out this way, you can go most 1 that way. You can't turn back on yourself because this is an edge. So then you'd have to go here. You can't go there. You could go further. Wait, hold on. Why can't you just stop where you just were? You can, because it's minimum 4, not 5. That's definitely going to trip me up. Can't go there, so then just have to go this way. At this point, this 5 would definitely be part of this. But that could just connect to there, and that would be fine. What is the thing that I work with here? Stop there, you go that way. All sorts of things. Minimum 4, area number palisade. 36. So with these 5s taken away, there will be whatever it is, 21 remaining. Not useful. Let's do this again. This feels like an interesting thing to follow. There up there, you could stop. That's if you go this way. Then this would have to go this way. That has to be like that. And this is like this and like this. These can't join. So, border there. This could go to the right and this would be the 5, or it could not, and the 5 would go down to here. That'll make you go that way. All is fine. This would have to go like this, like that. The border couldn't be here, so these 2 would definitely be connected in some way. It might go out this way or up that way. This has to turn, so it'd have to be this way. Once again, I'm going very deep here. I'm not so pleased with that. Like way too deep. Minimum 4. What do I do with that? This is a 3? There must be something I'm missing about how to start with this. What's the break-in supposed to be? And this can't have a border there, so that'd have to go up that way in this situation. Okay. This obviously doesn't go left in this situation. But so what? 4. Have I just solved the whole thing? You go there. Do you have a problem? You need to be a 5. These 5s definitely don't reach each other. They can't reach each other. Yeah, you need to be a 5. Oh, but you could be a 5 with this. Have I just solved it? I think I have, but I went too deep. How do I prove any of this? So then there must be a problem going in like a different direction with some of these things. I'm just going to get rid of it. There goes the answer. I think, unless I did something wrong. I didn't have any like error checking, so I can't say for certain. If this goes this way, this goes this way, then maybe there's something simpler here. These can't join. So edge here, up, left. Same thing's going to happen here. Ooh, well, there we go. Immediate problem. Okay, so let's go vertically. What was that? What was these? So these go vertically. All right, and then we do the rest. As we did it, basically. What was it? So yeah, these are here, that's there. So that means these go like this. Which means this must turn this way. Which means that's already turning, so that's like that. That's already got its 3 directions. This does not already have its 3 directions, so we'll leave that for now. What's the next good step? So that's definitely separated. If this goes left, that has to go down, there'd be a border there, so you'd be like that. And this would have to take this, and it can't. Okay, so you can't go left. Yep. So you go down. Oh, you go down. Like that. So you're done. You go like this. You must turn this way. That has to be a border. That can connect there. I think it does, but you must go this way and become 4. You can't go there. You must leave. So you're a 4. You're done. You must come up this way. You can't be this region. You need to be at least 4. You are 4 now. You can't get to this 5, so you get to that 5. You fill in the rest of this. This doesn't necessarily have to go this way, except we need to figure out how to fit these 5s in. You can't join this, so you're definitely going to be coming down a whole bunch. At least that. But, I mean, we know it's going to be here. Okay. Because you're going to finish off there. You're going to do this. Hooray! Hooray! Let's do a 2. 2 separate puzzles. Maybe. Yeah. They are 2 separate things. So like this. This is a 4. Oh, the difference is just it's the same puzzle, but it's 3s over here and 4s over here. Okay, cute. That must go that way, opposite the edge. These can't be the same region because you're a 3, so you're done. You must go this way, but you can't join this, so you're like that. So you go this way. 3. Cool. So you're a 4. This needs to continue in some way. This needs to go, at least go that way. These can't be the same region, so that is cut off. This could join you. Okay, so if this goes upwards, we're going to have a problem with you. Oh, well, you could join this. You could go upwards and then join that. That's true. In fact, that is the answer. How do I prove it's not the other option? So if this goes downwards, then border here. You can't join this, so you can't join that. There we go. So you definitely go upwards. Do that. How do I prove you don't do this? Because then that 4 wouldn't be able to become a 4. So yeah, you go upwards instead. That's It's a 4 done, you're a 4 done, you're a 4 done. Neat. Oh, there's a 1. Okay. There's got to be some cute gimmick with this, right? Area number, palisade, delta. Delta. Different shapes. Okay. What's the cute gimmick going to be? So these have to be different shapes. They might both be 9. What's the cute gimmick? So right now these are the same shape. Okay, well you're clearly going to have to be part of this. What size is that now? 9. Okay, well then you're done. So you need to not be that shape. Isn't there more than one way to do that? What do they even add on there? Like one of these bits. So I need to add on a bit to you. Oh yeah, oh that's cute. All 4 of these bits are the same. They're equivalent, so it has to be this bit. That is cute. Nice gimmick. Okay. Is that back? What's here? I don't actually know. Oh, I've almost completed that window. I don't know if that unlocks the thing or not. Maybe not a 4. Let's do a 2. I'm doing them a bit randomly. Maximum 4. Maximum 4. Non-boxy, so 1s and 2s are not allowed. So 3s and 4s. There are 2 3 shapes. And a non-boxy 4. There are 2 3 shapes and a non-boxy 4. What are the non-boxy 4s? The non-boxy 4s are this. L. T. That's it. I drew the L like that. Sure, L. So then we're going to have some 3s and... But they can't have 3s like this. But we can have a 3 like... Wait, hold on. There's only one non-boxy 3. So only one of these can be a 3. The other one's a 4. Okay, well they're both 4s. Wait, what's the numbers here? 10. If there's one non-boxy 3... Oh, but we can do 2 of the same shape. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's not the other one where they have to be different shapes. So we can do, it's going to be 2 3s and a 4. But it needs to be a non-boxy 4. So how do we fit that in? Gosh, that's tricky to see. I think it's just going to be one where I just see it though. If you're a 3, then this thing is going to be a problem. What if you're a T shape? Still a problem. But I've seen it, there we go. I will accept. The castle gates restore the castle entrance window. That has unlocked this, a 5. I'm curious to see what's through here though, so maybe we'll do that next time. But just to wrap up today, let's do a couple more easier ones. You can't join that 3 because it'd be way too big immediately, so we have to do this. So then you're definitely part of that 5, so you're that. You're not that 2, so that's your 5. You're that 2. It's a good job there's no extra rules here. You must go this way. You could be that 3. You're that 2. This has to be a 5. If it goes this way, then this 5 can never be a 5. Well, unless we're like this, but then that 3 can't be a thing. So it's like this. Is that right? Yes. Cool. Maybe squeeze in another one, a 1. So you're like this. I mean, I see what's going on here. Look, 1 edge, 2 edges, 3 edges, 4 edges. Very cute. Very cute. Well, so you're definitely like this. So you definitely go like this. So you definitely are like this. But you're a 1. You're a 2. You're a 3. You're a 4. You're a 4. Yay! That was also very cute. One more. Solitude. Okay, they must have a thing, so we must have 36 here. We do. Cool. All regions must have the same shape. It's one of these. Oh dear. It's one of these. So sixes. How many different ways of doing sixes are there? Solitude. It's going to be this, right? It's 100% this. 100%? I think so. Close to 100%. That one isn't working, but hold on. Why am I saying it's that? Why am I saying 100% it's that? Like, what are our options for 6? Our options are like this, definitely not that. It's got to do something down here, like these are going to be part of a 6. This is going to be part of a 6. It can't be part of you. Could be part of you, but the shape wouldn't work out nicely. Definitely not. Can't be part of you. Can't be part of you. Can be part of you, but again, it feels like the shape's not going to be good. So I think you're with you. There's got to be a nice way of doing this, though. I kind of feel like it was the shape I just did. But like some of the formation of it somewhere. This is what I did last time, right? I think so. I think that does cause a problem here. Does it? I think it does. It's hard to even visualize exactly what shape I'm drawing right now. Yeah, because this would have to come out. Well, could we do... it's like a long bit, then that, then that, then that. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we could. Okay, we will just paint over the top of that. These match puzzles, I feel like that's kind of the only way to do them. So whatever, we'll accept it. 2. Wait, I said it was the last one. Okay, I guess we're doing this one as well. Uh-oh, it's another match. Okay, match, but not solitude. Well, of course, we won't be able to do it, but they must all be 4, and they must all be T-shapes. Okay, there we go. That's nice and simple. We know the shape. They must all be T-shapes. Therefore, you are going to be this. That's cute. Like, from this number and this, and match, we know exactly what the shape's going to be. Yep. Okay. Nice. All right, we'll actually leave it there. And maybe next time we'll try this. It's only a 5. 5s are fine. 5s are totally fine. Okay, I'll see you next time, and we'll see if it really is fine. All right, goodbye.